Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum. Dear students, welcome to your new class. I'm your science teacher Shazia Wasim, and today we'll start with our first term, Unit 1, page number 4, the human body. You may have learned about different organs in your previous classes that were your eyes, your nose, ears, your skin and your tongue. These all sense organs were connected with the brain. The sense organs send messages to the brain and the brain in turn control these organs. Now today we will start with the major organ, that is brain, what the brain does and how it functions. Brain is the main part of the nervous system. It controls different functions, that is how your thoughts, your balance, your movement, your senses and your emotions. How you maintain balance, your body is in balance. How do you move, how you sense the different senses around your in the environment. What are your emotions, how you feel, why you feel sad, why you feel happy, how you feel happy. All these are controlled by your brain. Brain send messages around the body so that all the body parts know what to do and when to do. And this message is sent with this very fast speed, that is about 240 km per hour. This speed is much more than the fastest animal, cheetah, on the land. It is twice as fast as the cheetah moves. And one thing more, brain is not at rest at all. Like in our body, heart is an organ which pumps blood all the time. Even though you are sleeping or you are resting or you are playing, whatever you are doing, the heart pumps blood continuously. Likewise, the brain continuously do your work even though you are asleep. I mean to say that is if you sleep, your digestion, that is digestive system is working, your heart is working, and these all systems are under the control of your brain. So brain continues its work whatever you are doing. It is the major part which controls all the activities of your body. Now we'll come towards the internal structure of the brain. The human brain has three main parts. The upper part called cerebrum, the lower cerebellum and the brainstem. This cerebrum is the major part. It is further divided into four parts. The first one, which is on the front side, that is called frontal lobe. The frontal lobe controls reasoning, planning, emotions and problem solving. Mean to say, whatever you are thinking, if you have any plans, you want to do something, or you have any question, why this happened, how this happened, all this questioning and reasoning problems are controlled by your frontal lobe. The next part is parietal. Parietal lobe controls movement, recognition and some senses. It means, to say, this part controls how you move, your body part moves, and even though how you identify different things, how you distinguish between different things. Suppose there are two chairs. You can distinguish between two chairs, that is one is, if there are two chairs, one is a tall chair, your dining table chair is different from your school chair, and your sofa or any other chair is more, you can say dining table chair is more comfortable than your school chair. So you can differentiate between these things with the help of this part of your brain. Below this is a green portion called occipital lobe. It is connected with your sight, your eyes, and it is the portion which receives images from your brain and it sends message to the eye what you are seeing. This part is of the brain actually converts the image upside down, and you see whatever the image is formed is visible to you. The last part over here, which is shaded pink color, it is called the temporal lobe. It controls memory and speech and processes what you hear. This means that whatever you are learning, you have prepared for your lesson, you have learned something, or whatever you want to speak, you are trying to deliver something, that everything is controlled by a temporal lobe. And beside this, it is connected with your ears. Whatever you hear and how you distinguish between different sounds, everything is controlled by a temporal lobe. Now these four parts are the cerebellum portion. Below this portion is a small part called cerebellum. This portion controls balance and movement. How you maintain balance, how you stand straight, this all functions are controlled by cerebellum. Below it is a thin stem like cord like structure called brainstem. That is the spinal cord which runs through your backbone, and through this spinal cords different nerves form a network around your body. They are reaching each and every part of your body, lining your skin, and then collect messages from them and connect the other parts of the body to the brain. They collect impulses from the environment, send to the brain, and brain send messages through these nerves to different parts of the body, your muscles, how to function and how to respond to these actions. Thank you.